Classic. Still watching the Laker game. Oh well. Response to you, my man. Here we go. Not first match, but a match. ECW Championship match. Shelton Benjamin versus CM Punk. Like you said, it's likely that they'll probably do this earlier within the year. But I think they should start this feud like right after Royal Rumble and build it all the way up until WrestleMania. That could be good, and that could help Shelton Benjamin get over some with the crowd. Because I mean, when you see him come out in ECW, the crowd is just completely dead, and it's ridiculous. Next match, Tag Team Turmoil. I would like to see, because there's a good chance we'll see the rosters, the brand extension over with. So I think you should start with combining the World Tag Team Championship and the WWE Tag Team Championships. So have Tag Team Turmoil with 4 teams: Cade and Murdoch versus Jesse and Festus versus Brian Kendrick and Paul London versus Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly. All 4 of these teams I enjoy. Not too big on Jesse and Festus. I'm not talking about their wrestling ability, but that whole gimmick thing. I just think it's going to get kind of old, so they got to do something with it. But, they can go in the ring. Cade and Murdoch can go. Everyone knows Lundgren can go. And I'm a huge fan of, well, I'm not a huge fan, but I'm rooting for Cody Rhodes to do good. And Hardcore Holly is a good teacher. So all 4 of those teams are good, so that could be a good match. Then we go to the Women's Championship match. I was thinking about a triple threat, but I made it to a 4-way. Melina, Mickie James, Melina versus Mickie James versus Beth Phoenix versus Jillian Hall. I just think they need to do a better job with the women's matches on WrestleMania. Last year's was a joke between Ashley and Melina, and I think it was a lumberjill match, or whatever you want to call it. It was terrible. They need to do a good job with building up the feud between these girls and have a good match at WrestleMania. Sort of like, I know it's hard to copy what they did, but Trish Stratus and Mickie James at WrestleMania 22 was a great match. So they need to do something like that, because they build up the feud basically. So they need to build up the feud for the Women's Championship match and make people actually care about it. Because I actually cared about that match at WrestleMania 22. I did not care about that women's match at WrestleMania 23. So they need to do a good job with that. Then, basically, because I couldn't find anything for Batista to do after I finished this whole thing, I had a retirement match, Ric Flair versus Batista. Basically, the only thing, with this is the teacher versus the student. Do I think it would be a good match? Not really, but you know what? It's just the whole thing. Like I said, teacher versus student, that would be good. So, I would like to see that. Then we go to a match. No stipulation, no titles. Just King Kennedy versus Chris Jericho. I think this feud, if they did a feud, this feud could be so golden, because both of these guys can go. They both can go on the mic. They both are good in the ring. Plus, I think with this feud, with Jericho being a face and Kennedy being a heel, Jericho can really put Kennedy over as one of the, I'm not gonna say elite, but one of the good, really, really good guys. Not good guys, but good wrestlers in the WWE. So I would love to see a feud between those two. Like I said, start at Royal Rumble and build it up, because, like I said, the promos between these two could be so good, it's not even funny. Then we're going to go to the Money in the Bank match. Obviously, I'm going to have Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, because, they're the king of the ladder matches, and I want to see him in the Money in the Bank. Jeff Hardy more than, what he did last year with the whole Edge spot, but that's a different story. Also want to have Finlay in the match, because we all know Finlay can go in these Money in the Bank matches. Well, not Money in the Bank, but just ladder matches in period. I would like to see MVP. I would like to see MVP in a ladder match. Rey Mysterio, I think he would do good in it. I will also put 3 other guys, which would be John Morrison, because we've seen Nitro in a ladder match, and he can go. The Miz, I think Miz being in this match, obviously we all know that he won't win. Miz being in this match, you can really put him over. And also Kenny Dykstra. I've heard Kenny Dykstra was supposed to be getting a push really soon, and this would be a good time to put him in the match and let him prove himself in this ladder match. So those eight guys: Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Finlay, MVP, Rey Mysterio, John Morrison, Miz, and Kenny Dykstra. I think that would be a fantastic Money in the Bank match that everyone will love. Then we're going to go to the 2 main events. Obviously, what everyone wants to see, Edge versus The Undertaker. I think it will be a phenomenal match. You already see that they're trying to build up the feud now, and it's working. A lot of people are, when he came back, a lot of people are saying, why did he attack, why didn't he attack Kane? Because Kane put him out of commission, and why did he attack Undertaker? I mean, if you go back and look at that, the match between those two when Edge cashed in the Money in the Bank, after he won the championship and he was walking down the ramp with the belt, you can see him, he came back and he hit the Undertaker like 3 or 4 times with the briefcase. I mean, that's just showing you like a continuation of what he did then. So I think a match between these two would be great. Would I be upset if Undertaker lost the streak? No, but like I said, I'm not too big on Undertaker's streak because some of the guys he's beaten is just like, oh, what is this? I mean, I give him credit for what he's done, but it's just, some of the guys like, I don't know why you count that. But in any way, I think that would be a good match. And then the main event, the WWE Championship match, I would have Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. I think a triple threat between these 3 guys could be amazing. If Orton comes in there as a champion, and you got these two, maybe Triple H probably play the heel, and Shawn Michaels will be the face. Put these 3 guys in the ring together and let them go for like 25-30 minutes. It could be a great match. And and if I was booking that match, I would have Shawn Michaels win it. Even though I'm an Orton mark, I would have Shawn Michaels win it. Have HBK walk out of Mania as the champion, and basically giving him his last title run before he retires. So I think that would be a phenomenal match. I think this whole prediction or the fantasy card I have, I think it will be I would pay $50-$60 to watch this, but like I said, time will tell. We'll see what the real card is, and hope you guys enjoy it. Tell me what you think about it. It's the Clax 8. I'm out.